Good morning, everybody. So I have a little glue up video for you guys today, and also to talk a little bit about what's been happening at the shop. So we got a lot of orders in, which is great, and then we got a little bit behind. So the last couple months, my brother has started helping me, and we have just been putting props out the door just as fast as we possibly can. And that took our lead time down from about a year to about 2 to 3 months is what we're at right now. So we've been kind of busy. That's the reason we haven't seen many videos. There's my brother in the background. So that's kind of what's been happening around the shop, is just putting a lot of props out the door. Wintertime is a good time to get caught up on that kind of thing because it's kind of our slower season, but it is already starting to pick back up again. But I do have some really neat projects coming up that I'm excited to share with you guys in the next couple weeks. So hopefully we're back on track now. We've got our lead time cut down and we can start getting back to more of a normal routine. So in today's glue up, it's just a light sport, 3 lamination, probably an ultralight prop. I made this video a while back and just didn't have time to do the voiceover for it. So I can't remember exactly which prop this one was for, but that's what we're gluing up today. We had a little, I don't know if you remember, but we thought we were going to change glues there for a little bit, but I did find a new supplier for our original glue, which was great. So it is the exact same glue and back to production as normal. I always run the glue through the paint strainer. It just makes sure that, anything that came off my drill or any lumps that I didn't get filtered out so that I have a nice smooth glue. The glue that we use is a little different, like epoxies and things like that are what they call a gap filling glue. Ours has no gap filling capabilities, so I like to make sure that everything is, nice and smooth, and that's why I generally plane my boards, sand the boards, make sure they're completely flat, because this is not a gap filling glue. I think everybody has their own way that they glue, so maybe comment below if you're a squiggly or a straight line kind of glue person. I'm a squiggly line person. That's my favorite. But I'm sure everybody who does woodworking or stuff like this has a pattern that they pour their glue out in, kind of a subconscious thing. But the tool that I'm using to roll our glue out is called a speedball roller. And I just got it off of Amazon. I think it was like $10 or something like that. It's actually used to roll ink, but it works really well for this glue, and it's just kind of rubber is what it's like. And for cleanup, it's actually really easy. We just take some hot water, and I don't pour it down my sink, but I just pour it over the trash can, just some hot water, and it'll clean all the glue right off of it. So that's really great, and it's been really handy to use. We've used them for a while now, but it's just an Amazon find. It's one of those things where Amazon suggested it to me, because you might want this. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes I do, Amazon. I do need that. So this is actually just a clothes hanger that we straightened, and it is pinning the prop through the center. So each board has a hole drilled in the center that I drill off of the template that I used to cut them out in the first place, as you've probably seen in previous videos. And then that pins the center of the prop. And I'll show you why that's important later. So when I glue all these up and I get them all, I'll just take vice grips and pin it together, and I just put a little nail and at the ends to hold it together, as you can see here. So I've got a vice grip, and then I just put a little bitty nail at the end, and I don't cut the prop all the way to the end, most of the time, so I don't hit the nail. But as you can see here, I just take that out after it's pinned at both ends, and that little hole is what I use to center the drill bit when I drill the center pilot hole later on in the process, and I have lots of videos that shows that. So After that, it just goes in the press for 14 hours at about 75 psi. So that's just kind of a catch up of what's been happening at the shop. I hope to have some more videos out for you soon, and thanks for watching.